Hey guys, Michael Adai with Revive. I'm here today with Pam McCurry and Danae
Abali Meacham.
Abali Meacham. And we're in Laguna Beach, and I'm super excited about a project that we're doing together. And I want to, so it's a project in Laguna Beach with a view. It's an older home built in 1947 that is 1,600 square feet. That is going to be turned into a 2,500 square foot, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, beautiful home. Pretty much new construction here in Laguna Beach. What's really special about what we're doing here, and I want to break down the structure of what's happening here. What's really special, first of all, is Pam, who is a real estate agent, mother-daughter team, is kind of doing what I think, the most successful real estate agents in the country do. When you think of successful real estate agents, they're going a lot beyond just listings and transactions. They are, helping clients with complicated problems, finding solutions to those, but they're also taking control of their own destiny by putting together development deals together, whether it's for themselves or for clients. In this case, Pam identified this opportunity, which is a single-family, single-story home in Laguna Beach, and she kind of did the hard work, right, of not just finding the opportunity, but making the offer and getting it accepted. Because I understand this wasn't necessary. This is a multiple bid situation.
Yes.
I think for people listening to this, if you want to, invest in real estate, one of the biggest barriers is finding an opportunity. And so Pam kind of did one of the hardest things in this, is she found the opportunity. It's local to her. It's not only great for somebody like Pam, it's also good for the community to have people in the community investing in the community, right? She's not a big hedge fund that sits in an ivory tower in New York. You're local in the community. You saw an opportunity, you made an offer, and that's really amazing. So I give you kudos for that.
Yes.
I think a lot of people, just get stuck in that transaction lane, and you've already kind of gone beyond that. The way that Revive is structuring this transaction with Pam is she found the property, and in many cases, Revive helps a homeowner, put plans together and put together what the highest potential of that property is. In this situation, Pam already did that legwork. And in Laguna Beach, that took her 2.5 years. So a very long time. Again, big congratulations to you for, carrying this project. What Revive has done here is for two things: the execution and the financing, if you will. So Revive is going to complete this project with Pam, right? We're going to handle all of the execution. Revive is going to use its general contractor network to complete this project, and we're going to defer the payment until the home is sold. So again, Pam has identified an opportunity. Revive is going to come in with our network and our team to execute on this opportunity and defer the payment until completion. And I'm really genuinely fuels me to be a part of putting these types of things together, because they're not transactions. You are creating value, not just for your business and for you, but for the community and for everybody involved. And so I'm super excited to be a part of something that is bigger than a transaction.
But you know what else is, you're empowering someone who has the vision, but it's like, where do we start? And so you guys have been like pushing us along, like, hey, we need to call the window vendor. We need to get the grading plans done. We need to, so just help. I don't want to say assistant, but you're assisting, empowering to make her be able to do a project like this. Because left alone, you don't know what you don't know, and you'll screw it up. And you guys have all that experience that
have you ever done a ground up or anything close to this before?
I built a house from ground up for myself. So, and obviously lived in a lot of properties and sold a lot of properties, but this is the first time I've taken on a complete
redevelopment
model, and especially with the city of Laguna Beach, which is it's the most nuanced, regulated. But I know why, because it's Laguna Beach. So most people wouldn't have the patience to do 2.5 years. So to say that we have complete trust and faith in Revive is why we're working together, because you guys have done other projects in Laguna Beach. You have great experience, and you're allowing me to get this to the finish line. So
Yeah.
for me, I say thank you to Revive.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for giving us the opportunity as well. I think, you know, I would say a lot of real estate agents have potentially these opportunities, but never really look at them because it's, you know, finding an opportunity is one thing, getting it paid for and executed. These are just barriers. You know, it's not necessarily rocket science, but Revive has, in a sense, you know, created an amazing infrastructure for projects like this to be done predictably, consistently on a budget. So having a partner like Revive to help out with the execution part and with the money part, it's a lot of barriers to take off your plate. And my hope is this is your first like big project where you're doing I would say as an investor. And so my hope is to empower you after this project to be like, I get this. And once you kind of step out of just a transactional lane, that you're now, you know, you serve your clients, but you're also looking for these opportunities in which you could feed your machine and make great investments along the way. So super excited
and having
about that.
that experience of buying a property, getting through the city, the architects, having it redone. There's almost every house, if it's not already redone, it needs to be redone. So, and Laguna Beach, anybody we work with, we are able to now support them and help them and show them what's possible with Revive as a partner.
Yeah. I think the opportunities are endless out there. You just have to be looking for them and have a system where you can execute on them. So super excited to explore all that, you know, with you guys here.
Me too.
So cool.